Hello dear students, today we will do the grammar topic conjunctions. It can be called linkers, it can be called connectors and conjunctions, joining words, etc. You can see on the screen that there are many words like yet, for, or, and, though, but, whether, although, if, while, after, even if, then, so. So these all are the words we usually read or use in our English. Such kind of words are called conjunctions. Let us discuss what are the conjunctions and how are they used. The word conjunction coined from the Latin word conjugare, which means join together. Conjunctions are the words that link other words, phrases, clauses, and sentences. So means conjunction means join, compiled. So the words which combine, which join two words, two phrases, two clauses, or two sentences, these are called conjunctions. Conjunctions are the words which connect sentences, clauses, or group of words. They call connectors or linkers or joining words. Basically, conjunctions are of four types: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, correlative conjunctions, and conjunctive adverbs. Coordinating conjunctions, these are the conjunctions which are which are having equal importance to the words or sentence that it connects. Means the words which joins two types of sentences, two types of words. So the both kind of sentence or word which the word joins, they are of equal importance. There are commonly 7 coordinating conjunctions which is remembered by the name fun boys. Fun boys F. F means for. For is a conjunction which explains why, the reason, which is normally formal and it is not used as we use because. For example, he is overweight for he eats too many cakes and biscuits. A. A means and here. And means the same, similar or equal without any contrast. So and is used for such two words which are similar. For example, his favorite snacks are cakes and biscuits. N means nor for two non-contrasting grammatically negative items. It means when the two nouns, two words, two sentences, they are non-contrasting, means there is no contrast, no difference. So such kind of sentences are connected by nor. He does not eat cake, nor does he eat biscuits. So there are same things, means the person who does not eat cake and he does not eat biscuits. So when we combine these two sentences, there is no contrast, though we can use nor here. He does not eat cake nor he eat a biscuit. P means but for contrast. Here you can have the example like this: I eat cake but I never eat biscuit. So in the previous sentence the person eats cake. In the next sentence he tells that he does not eat biscuit. So there is contrast. So but clears all the things. O means or before an alternative. When we want to give some option, that there we can use or. Would you like cake or biscuit? So there is an option between biscuit and cake. Would you like cake or biscuit with your coffee? Why means yet. There is contrast. Despite something or nevertheless, but still. So there is contrast between the two sentences. Then we use yet. He is overweight and feels terrible, yet he continues to eat lot of cakes and biscuits. Means so there are contrast in those two sentences. In the first sentence, the person who is overweight and feels terrible, but even after this he continues to eat cakes and biscuit. So there is contrast in these two sentences, which clears by the use of yet. S. S means so. For showing consequence of something. Consequence means the result after effects. So he was hungry, so he ate all the cakes. First, he was hungry. He was feeling hungry. So, the effect of the hunger is that he ate all the cakes, whatever he was provided. Next comes subordinating conjunctions. Subordinate conjunctions are the conjunctions that connect a main or independent clause and a subordinate or dependent clause. So, clauses are of basically two types. One is main clause, which does not have any support to express the meaning, and the other is dependent clause, which means which needs the principal clause for its meaning. It is not complete in itself. So subordinate conjunctions are such kind of conjunctions which connect these two type of sentence from there. One is complete sentence in itself and second is dependent on the first sentence for its meaning. So subordinate conjunctions are of many types. First is to express cause or reason. We can use because, so that, as, since. Next is to express time. There are many conjunctions which are used to express time, that is before, after, till, until, when, as soon as, whenever, while. Some more conjunctions which can express condition like unless, if, even if, in case, providing. And some more conjunctions are there which express contrast and concession, although, even though, whereas. So there are many examples which can clear all the things which we have already discussed about subordinating conjunctions. Examples are I'll send you the map so that you can find the place more easily. That is reason. So that is a conjunction which clears the reason of sending map. I'll call you as soon as I get home. That is time. Means when the call will be there, when he will reach the home. I'll lend you my car, providing you promise to be careful. So here providing you means the condition. I'll lend you my car only on one condition, that you will take care of it. You will be careful. Although they are poor, they are happy. Concession means contrast here. The person, they are poor. Even after being poor, they are happy. So although clears the contrast between the two sentences. Mark is very tall, although he is not as tall as his father. That is comparison. Mark is very tall, but he is not as tall as his father. Means his father is taller than him. So that is comparison. So you can see there, I'll send you the map. This is the complete sentence. It is a independent sentence, and the other part is you can find the place more easily. It is not clear then when you will find the place, where you will find the place, why you will find the place. So that clears that, so that connects these two sentences, which clears that the next part of the sentence is dependent on the first part. So such kind of sentences are called subordinative conjunctions. So that, as soon as, providing you, although, these are subordinating conjunction which gives the support to the sentence to connect with the independent sentence for its complete meaning. Now the sentence gives the complete meaning. There is no doubt, there is no confusion. The next comes correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions are pairs such as either or, not only but also, neither nor. These type of conjunctions connect two balanced clauses, phrases or words. The two elements that correlative conjunctions connect are usually similar in length and grammatical structures. Types of correlative conjunctions: both and. For example, both English and Urdu fair spoken in concepts. Means English and Urdu are two different nouns. Both English and Urdu means both English and Urdu. Here we can and both and are making the balance between the two words like English and Urdu. Not only he is professional footballer but also a successful businessman. Thus there is one person who is a footballer and a successful businessman. In sport, what counts is not the winning but the taking part. So winning is not important, taking part is important. So in sports, so that means not or but are balancing the two sentence, taking part and winning. Neither nor. Example is there, neither Norway nor Switzerland, means Norway or Switzerland are not, both are European Union. Whether or, I do not know whether I am coming or not. No sooner than I finished. No sooner had I finished watering the garden than it started raining. So such kind of sentence connectors usually come in pair. Next is conjunctive adverbs. So it is little bit different. It is a word that connects two sentences together like connectors. Make a new sentence. It is like a word, but it adds a little more meaning to the sentence. It is a word which is a connector in use, or by watching we can say that it is just a connector which is joining two words, but it gives some additional or some more meaning to the sentence. Like this, James didn't study, hence he failed the test. So James didn't study. He did not study, hence he failed the test. So reason of failing the test is hence. So hence is giving a little more meaning to the sentence. The rain was pouring down, still no one left the bench. You start cooking the steaks, meanwhile I'll make the dessert. So these are connectors, but these are working as a adverb. So hence is an adverb of failing the test or did not study. The rain was pouring down, still no one left the bench. You start cooking the steaks, meanwhile I'll make the dessert. She got 20% of presents for her birthday. Nevertheless, she was not happy. So these are conjunctive adverbs. Usually they are also called conjunctions. So these are the four types of conjunctions which we have discussed today. I hope you have understood. Their meaning and their use is quite easy, and I hope you will enjoy while doing the grammatical exercises related to conjunctions. Thank you and have a nice day. Stay home, stay healthy.